What's up, chat? Today we're going to be using the best gun in the game, which is actually the sawed-off shotgun, and also the XM. So that's the only guns we're going to be using. We're going to be using this for pistol round just because, or we're going to be using Glock for pistol round just because we literally can't buy an XM, and a sawed-off. But I think there's two kind of types of people that play Counter-Strike. There's the people who know how to use the sawed-off, and then there's the people who don't. And if you're one of the people who don't, you are probably like, you know, 6,000 Premier rated. You're probably not intelligent. You probably don't understand the social, political, economic state of the world. You just don't understand a lot about, you know, how the world works. And that's not okay. You need to understand perfectly how the world works. And right here, I'm just kind of going to bait this guy off the bomb. He's going to drop down. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that didn't go to plan. But we still should have enough to buy a sawed-off. But something I wanted to talk about today is the fact that last night, I went to bed and I had a dream. But let me give some context first. So school started up. It's been about a month and a half of school, just full straight school, you know. No breaks really. And also quick side tangent here, this skin we actually pulled in one of our videos. I never looked at the price. This thing's worth like 12 bucks, dude, for the sawed off, and it's kind of nice too. But anyways, I went to bed last night and I had a dream literally about playing the video game Rust. And I played that game all the time during the summer because I actually had time. Because Rust, if you don't know, is like a day job. But I was so, like, deprived of Rust that I literally had a whole-on dream about playing Rust. And it felt like I was in heaven. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It was, like, the best dream I've ever had. And in the dream, I wasn't even, like, doing good in Rust, too. I just was having, like, it just, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It was such a weird feeling of, like, I just felt complete. I felt like if I never woke up again, I would have been fine. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just because of Rust, dude. It's just because Rust is such an impactful game, bro. If you've never played it, you're honestly missing out. These guys are just going to be the most radish people on the planet and just wait for me to push. Yeah, love that. But, we're going to have to start getting kind of smart with smoke plays here. And it shouldn't be too hard. I mean, all you have to do is smoke off the bomb site, so, yeah. Not really, bro. He said this flick was crazy. I was like 2 HP. What kind of flick was crazy? I don't really get it, but, yeah, we'll let him think what he wants to think. But anyways, that just, you know, it striked up the thought in my mind that I have to play Rust again. Not that I want to play Rust again. I have to play Rust again. It's not an addiction at this point. It's even worse. It's like a dependency. Like, if I don't get to play Rust, my life is meaningless. You know what I mean? Like, there's no other point to life than getting a full metal gear set in Rust. And, dude, these guys are kind of pissing me off with their, and my teammate is just an absolute brick, too. I have equal amounts of kills to him, and he could be using any gun in the game. But that being said, it's going to be a lot easier to win these when we're on CT with the Mag 7. Not because the Mag 7's a better gun, but just because it's a lot easier to just hold sites with shotguns than to push a site with a shotgun, if that makes sense. But we're still going to make it work. I'm not gonna give that many excuses here. I'm going to let my teammate kind of clear up for me. Nice. Then I'm just going to smoke kind of right here and go plant. Boom. And my teammate gets the kill. I'm going to dodge that because I don't want to die. Thank you very much. I'm gonna plant right here. Nice. See, that's what it's all about, man. My teammate just carries me to the win, I guess, but that's what we're gonna have to do for the rest of the game, is just smoke that and plant. And it shouldn't be too hard. We just gotta smoke, pop a couple flashes, run out and plant. Yo, could I get the bomb, bro? Thank you, bro. Also, I saw something in early Counter-Strike, and I'm not sure if this is how it works, but I'm pretty sure in the trailers of CS2, you could, like, Zeus a smoke. Oh my gosh. Sorry, that was a little scary. But you could basically, like, Zeus a smoke, and then the, basically, the Zeus would, like, electrify the whole smoke. I don't know if that's still how that works, but if it is, that would be lit. Oh my gosh, I just point blank with the sawed off, and I couldn't even do it. But, like, I don't know if that's still how that works, but that would make the Zeus so strong. Like somebody's planting and you just run in, the Zeus in hand, and you just slam them. Like, we should test and see if that still works, because that would be lit. Actually, I kind of want to test it right now. So, like, you have a smoke here. You Zeus it. No, it doesn't work. That's annoying. Dude, I swear I saw that in, like, the trailer for CS2. Maybe I'm just mentally brain dead. Where did my teammate die from here? I don't have a smoke, so it's actually kind of bad. Maybe I just used this guy's smoke to my advantage. Nice. I'm gonna fake a plant here. No way, dude. Dude, I need to get into the flick mentality of just, you know what I mean? Just rip their head off with the sawed-off blast. It's hard to get in that mentality of just having one click to basically seal the fate of the round. But I need to be using the smoke more, and I actually have a plan for this round. Let's get close up here. And what we're gonna do is basically chuck a molly like this in case he's like overly peeking, which thank goodness he isn't. But I'm just gonna run up here now. And then we'll just kind of play around with this. Nice. Okay, this is actually a really good spot to be in here. I think I should just be able to. Nice. Nice. See what I'm talking about? It's working, man. Okay, I don't know where the last is, though. And it's actually scaring me, because I swear I heard him, like, in his spawn, kinda. Am I wrong? I was right, dude. I am the GOAT. See, I'm warmed up with the sawed-off now. Did you see that? I straight up went, like, boom. A jumping shotgun. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the difference between you 6,000s. And, you know, I played out my premier placement games recently, finally. And I got 14,000. But I want you guys to know in my peak, like, during Premier Season 2, in Season 1, I was 20,000. But that's because I had time to no-life the game. Like I said, I haven't had time to play video games recently. I've been very busy with school, like, very busy. Like, you see me playing video games, like, on my recordings, and that is literally all the time I spend on video games a day. Like, just me recording these videos, that is it. That is it. The match you see right now is the only Counter-Strike that I will have played today. Actually, that's a lie, because I played my premier game to get my placement today. But any other day, it would be like this. Yo, could you chuck bomb up here, bro? Thank you, bro. Okay, I'm gonna go plant. And, yeah. Should live a good life here, man. Just gonna plant. Can I get it right here? Nice. Bang. See? It ain't that hard. It ain't that hard when you crunch the numbers. No, okay, it is actually that hard when you crunch the numbers. But it's okay. We have this whole CT half here to make this work. And I believe that it can work. But, yeah, back to what I was saying about Rust. It's just kind of sad, man. I can't play video games as much as I want, but also I'm progressing in other areas of life faster. But okay, the ultimate goal, and this is gonna sound like really stupid. This is actually like fiend behavior. But my ultimate end goal in life is to have enough money to where I can do whatever I want, like realistically. Like I can spend my time however I want and never have to worry about money again. You know what I mean? So that means in my dream world, I would have enough money to where I could literally just sit and play Rust all day. Or I could sit and, I don't know, like, literally, yeah, I guess just play Rust or play ranked Counter-Strike all day. Because, I mean, let's be honest, bro. Even if you were a billionaire, like, what would you do? Like, okay, here's the thing. Yes, bro. Everybody wants a supercar, right? That would be lit to have. But, you know, after a while, you're just gonna, like, I mean, I'm talking maybe after a year or two. You're probably just gonna get desensitized to the fact that you have a supercar, you know? People will still compliment it, but it's just gonna feel normal to you. But you know what never changes? Is Rust, dude. You can always play Rust, and it never gets old because there's so much to do in that game. Same with, like, Counter-Strike or, you know, Tarkov, you know what I mean? There's just so much to learn. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. I got absolutely fried. Also, I just realized I didn't buy a shotgun. I am losing it in the conversation. But, well, yeah, we'll buy a shotgun next round, I guess. I don't know what I'm thinking. But, yeah. And another thing is that I realized recently, and this is kind of insane to me. But, I believe it's Neymar. Neymar has, yeah, Neymar. He has 10,000 hours on Counter-Strike, and he owns some of the nicest like CS skins out there. And to me, that is like insane. You could have defused. Wait, hold on. But think about that. Not only are you one of, if not like you are, well, not the best, but you are one of, also, what are the enemies doing? But you are one of the best soccer players in the world, or football players, since there's a lot of EU people who watch my channel. You're one of the best football players in the world, and you have 10,000 hours on Counter-Strike. Think about that. Does that just mean people like that are naturally gifted? Because I only have like 2,000 hours on Counter-Strike, and I'm not like the #1 soccer or football player ever, you know what I mean? Oi! Okay, at least I tagged them both like heavy with that grenade. My teammate should, yeah. My teammate mopped them up, because look at that grenade damage. They just basically both ate it for the sake of killing me. But, like, that's insane, dude. But respect to him, bro, because, I mean, Counter-Strike and football. But that must be, like, the only thing he does. He must have, like, zero social life outside of, like, Counter-Strike and football, you know what I mean? Like, you feel me? You know what I mean? Like, that just has to be the only thing he does. But that's chill, because that's a go to life. I don't know why I needed that. They're not going to be that pushed up yet. I'm just going to jump here and see if I can get maybe a shot off. I don't know if I hit him there, but here's what it is. A lot of things in this game you can exploit just by jumping. Like, I'm being serious. Like, the shotguns especially. More so in Valorant, but in this game, like, jumping with a shotgun, the shotgun spread doesn't change that much, you know what I mean? Like, I can jump here, and if he peeks it, he's just gonna die, you know what I mean? Like, if he's close here, he is just, his head is dead. Like, he is gone, bro. And that's why I think, honestly, the shotguns are really good. And I do think the Mag 7 might actually be the best shotgun in the game. Just in terms of overall damage, range, and the easiness of its spread. I mean, you might be able to argue, like, the Nova, maybe. But the Nova, the problem with it is it's just, you have to kind of headshot them or they don't die. With the Mag 7, you can just really shoot anywhere, to be honest. And they'll die. Like, especially, like, the center of their body is kind of where you have to aim. But, yeah. But, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I'd love to have a life where, basically, you know, I could just play, like, pool or, like, bowl all day or something. I don't even like those things. But just to have the freedom to do whatever I want with, like, no consequence. Because the problem with being, like, self-aware of what you're doing is when, for example, I don't have money, really. I don't have a substantial amount of money that's really, significant in any way. So when I do something, like play Clash Royale on my phone for 7 hours, I feel like, wow, what am I doing? I am wasting my life away. There's people out there who are richer than me, who have more money than me, who are doing better than me, who are more successful than me, and they're not playing Clash Royale on their phone. But the thing is, if I get to that level of success, then I can just play Clash Royale on my phone all day. Am I making sense? I feel like I'm spitting facts, but you guys just maybe don't understand. But I think I'm spitting here. And, you know, you can disagree with me if you want. But I want the freedom to play Rust for 12 hours a day and not worry about being a degenerate. Well, I guess it makes you a degenerate, like, regardless. But another thing is, if I had the freedom to play Rust 24/7, I would be a Rust YouTuber, and I firmly believe that, because I think I can make Rust content that is on par, if not better, than some of the best Rust creators if I had all the time in the world, which I unfortunately don't. So if I ever get that money, bro, I'm dropping CS. Actually, I will never drop this channel, because it's so fun for me to make videos on this channel, and I'm never really, I don't see myself quitting this channel ever, because you know, as much as I love and hate to admit it, this channel is so low effort, it's not even funny. Like, I literally don't edit the videos. Like, my Rust videos that I made would take me like 30 hours to make, between recording and editing and whatnot. These videos take me actually the 20 minutes that I record, plus like 10 minutes of making a thumbnail. That's like it. So at max 30 minutes. And to be honest, the crazy thing is that a lot of them see. What do I tell you with the jumping shotguns? What do I tell you? I tell you these things, man. I tell you these things. Like, oh my gosh, man. All you have to do is press the spacebar. I'm getting this from my teammate, 'cause he's probably gonna want it. And it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, these videos take me so little effort to make that I will always just make them. Just because, one, I get to play Counter-Strike and yap. Two, it doubles as a video. And that's perfect for me, man. I'm gonna nade deep here, see if I can get... Yes! Yes! Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, I thought I was cooking there. I thought I could probably kill him there. Honestly, if one of my bullets connected to his head, it would have killed him, but let's just hope my teammate can clutch up here. But if not, it's not a worry, because if you don't know, in Wingman, Counter-Strike, a tie actually, like, gives you the same amount of points as a win in terms of your, like, ranking up. You might think I'm lying, but you can look it up. Like, I am seriously not joking about that. Same with just normal competitive. If you tie the competitive game 15-15, or I think it's 12-12 now, but it just counts as a win for you, which is cool. It's always been like that. In Premiere, it's not true. In Premiere, you actually lose some of your elo. Premiere is different though. But in this, it's weird because I guess the logic is in Premiere, it gives you time for overtime, so you can get a definitive win. Okay, whatever. I had that guy for 60, but yeah. Anyways, this is gonna be new. I'm having a skin port link that you guys can buy skins with. If you so desire, you can use my link. But join the Discord. At 200 members, we're having a 2v2 Wingman tournament for $50. It's gonna be lit. I'm gonna stream it live. I'm also gonna be streaming live this Saturday. Join the Discord to get notified of that. Follow the Twitter to get notified of that. And yeah, subscribe so I can buy a Dragon Lore. Yurt.